Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to What You Say Anime. I'm your host, Peter. On today's episode, we will be debuting a new blind ranking episode, Anime Edition. We don't know if it will work, but sometimes you just gotta throw stuff at a wall and see if it sticks. Rank along with us and let us know what you ranked on some of these, whether it's on our YouTube comments or our Discord. Links to everything in the description below. I'm gonna pass over to our lead man and runner-up for Father of the Year in Cape Cod. We got Miles. Miles, take it away.
It was a very prestigious honor, and I was glad to win it. I was surprised you won. You're not a father or from Cape Cod, but you know what? Can't win them all.
I was there once. A couple people called me daddy, so I guess I won.
That's true.
It is true. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to be doing a blind ranking episode. I'm going to do a quick tutorial round here with Pat to sort of demonstrate the concept, and then we'll get started. So for this demonstration, I'm going to be doing pizza toppings. So Pat, I'm going to give you a pizza topping, and you're going to rank that 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 without knowing the other options. And then I will give you the other options as we go. Okay?
Uh-huh.
So, first one, pepperoni.
Well, 1 being the best, 5 being the worst.
Correct.
So pepperoni. All right. I'm going to go 2.
Okay. Onions.
4.
4. Okay. Canadian bacon.
3.
Okay. Sun-dried tomatoes.
5.
Okay. And then chicken.
I guess 1 is all I've got left. Yeah, I would have switched chicken and pepperoni, but I feel pretty good otherwise.
Okay, good. So you feel happy about the way that ranked. Okay. So we're going to be doing this. I'll give the first one. We're going to go in an order starting with Pete, then Pat, then Jay, then Kat, and then we'll do that as we go. In our first category, we're going to start off with something we're all very familiar with. We had to throw this together a little quickly, so if there are things you aren't familiar with, I apologize. I tried to make sure things were popular enough to at least know the vibe of it. And if not, I don't know, rank it 5. But the first category is going to be Watch Club shows.
Jesus.
Yeah. So the first Watch Club show we are ranking is Rosario Vampire. Pete.
Well, hold on. This is very, very specific. Season 1? Okay.
Season 1.
Because if it was season 2, it'd probably be a very easy 4 or 5. I like season 1. I'm going to go 3.
Okay, Pete has Rosario Vampire season 1 at 3. Pat.
4.
4. Jay.
It's going to be a 4 for me as well. I didn't even watch it.
Okay. It's a safe bet, though. Kat.
I highly doubt that there's going to be a show that's going to be a 5. I highly doubt that there's going to be a show with this that is going to be worse than Rosario Vampire, so I'm going to go 5.
Okay, cool. We watched Dorimo. I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I was thinking that specifically.
I know that.
But I can't wait for you to say Dorimo and Kat's forced to put it at 1.
Oh, hell no.
so all of these rankings are canonical, by the way, and you will be obligated to...
update your mouse. Yeah,
update your mouse as such. Okay, Pete, we're going to go for the second show here. Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh. Do I like Rosario Vampire season 1 more than Bunny Girl Senpai?
I mean, you will have made my night if you do.
Yo, for the bit, 4.
Let's go. Okay. Pat, where do we got it?
Probably, I already used 4, right? So I'd say 2.
2? Yeah, okay.
I really
Jay?
like that show.
I'm going to go with 3 for me.
Okay, I think that's where I would have guessed for you. Kat?
I'm going to also go with 3.
Okay. Third show, Pete. Kaiba.
Oh, man, I love Kaiba.
Oh.
I got 1, 2, and 5.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna play it safe. No, there's a pretty good chance because there's a few Watch Club shows I gave 10s. I'm gonna go 2.
Okay, Pat.
Oh, that's definitely 5 for me. I
know you did like
better. It's better than Rosario Vampire.
Wasn't that one of your shows?
Honestly, I enjoyed it less. No, it was a J show.
Yeah, that was a J show.
That's a J classic.
That was the start of the J factor.
I also tried to pick shows that we had differing opinions on.
Yeah, that's fun. This is fun. Yeah, it's definitely a very J core show. So yeah, 5.
Okay, and Jay, where do you place this J-Core show?
It's got to be 1 for me. I don't see anything. I don't think you're going to put
Sonny
a
Boy
second
might be
J
1.
show in it. Yeah, if Sonny Boy is in here, then I'm cooked. But I don't think it is. So I'm gonna.
You can always put it at 2, and then it ends up not being the worst. And Kat, where are we putting Kaiba?
Oh, I'm putting it at 2. It's starting. Things are starting to fall, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried.
Okay, Pete, show 4. Doro Hateru.
I have 1 and 5 left. Well, lucky for me, I gave this show a 10, so I think it's a pretty safe 1 for me. If Violet is 5, you got me.
Pat, where are we putting Doro Hateru?
I have 1 and 3 left, I believe, right?
Correct.
I guess 3. Ugh.
Yeah, Jay.
I have 2 and 5?
Correct.
It's got to be 2 then.
Okay. And Kat, you have 1 and 4 left for Doro Hateru.
Oh, it's 1. Absolutely.
Okay. Our final show
Just don't say Violet.
is Twilight.
Oh,
the
shit.
movie.
Oh, Jesus fuck. No, now I genuinely regret putting Rosario
Well,
Vampire at 5.
I'm pretty happy with my list, so Twilight's a 5.
I'm happy
for
with
me.
mine too. Yeah.
Pat, do you have any regrets?
I guess I needed to rank Bunny Girl. I mean, you picked like what is that? 4 shows I have disdain for and 1 that I like. I mean, that coincidentally.
Twilight's your favorite, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I remember you being relatively neutral on Doro Hateru.
Yeah, that's fair. I was I was just like, all right, this is fine. I didn't love it though.
Yeah, and then I know that you thought Kaiba was like well made, but you didn't vibe with that. So like I picked that for that. Yeah.
yeah. I hated the experience of it, but I understand that it was good. No, so like the way I would change my ratings, other than Twilight being number 1, obviously.
So you would keep that there.
Yeah, totally. No. What I would do is I'd shift everything up 1 probably and put Twilight at 5. I guess I don't know what else I'd do.
Okay. So a quick recap: we have Pete with Doro Hateru, Kaiba, Rosario Vampire, Bunny Girl Senpai, and Twilight. Pat with Twilight, Bunny Girl Senpai, Doro Hateru, Rosario Vampire, and Kaiba. Jay with Kaiba, Doro Hateru, Bunny Girl Senpai, Rosario Vampire, and Twilight. And then Kat with Doro Hateru, Kaiba, Bunny Girl Senpai, Twilight, and Rosario Vampire.
All right.
Okay.
Pat's got the best one. Pat wins round 1.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so the next one we're going to do, and we're going to start with Pat for this one, are anime OPs. So I picked well-known OPs, but I do have links. We're not going to play it because last time we played OPs on the show, it killed everything.
That was on me, though. That was my fault for opening 47 YouTube videos on one Chrome.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to sing them for you?
Would you? Would you?
I've done that on the podcast.
You have,
yeah.
yes. If we need you to sing one, we'll do that. So your first. Oh my goodness. Your first one to rank, Pat, is Chicka Chicka Bomb Bomb from your boy Kong Ming.
Go 3. I liked it, but it wasn't like my favorite.
Okay. Jay?
I've heard the song, but I never actually watched the show, honestly. So I think I'm gonna go with 4.
Okie doke. Kat?
I'm in the same boat as Jay. I'm probably going to go 4.
Okay. And Pete?
Yo, shout out to the Hungarian version of the song by rapper Holly Bukakalali, which the song is based off of. I'm with Pat. I think this is a very solid OP, but not in my favorites. A 3.
Okay. Second one, Pat, you're starting us off, is the Chainsaw Man OP Kickback.
Ooh.
Is that the one that I sang?
No.
Yeah.
The chainsaw.
Did you do an ED? I don't remember. It's a popular song, is why I picked it.
I don't know. I didn't care for it. 4.
Okay. 4 from Pat. Jay?
I think this will be my 2.
Okay.
I like this one.
Yeah, it's a pretty well liked one. Not my favorite, which is sort of why I picked it, because I know it's well liked, but I know it's also a little controversial. Kat, where are we at?
This is probably one of my favorite parts of the Chainsaw Man anime. Probably gonna be a 2.
Okay, 2 for Kat. And Pete?
I do think it's a very good OP, but I don't I like the Chicky Chicky Bon Bon song better. I think I'm gonna go with 4.
Okay. For our next one, Pat, you have 1, 2, and 5 remaining. The third OP is the English version of the Pokemon theme song.
Oh, Jesus.
1, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah, no. All-time classic banger.
like, God, I love Pokemon. Even without loving Pokemon, like 1. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
come on.
It wants to be the very best, and you put it at 1. Jay, where are you placing this?
This is 1. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Kat.
Yeah. God.
See, we're gonna have Pete, who's not
What-
gonna place it at 1.
What did I have? What do I have open?
You have 1, 3, and 5 open.
Controversial take. I'm gonna put it at 3.
Okay. And Pete.
Controversial. I think at the time it was pretty good, but if I'm doing it right now, hard skip every time. It's a 5.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a hot take.
Wow.
Okay. Pete,
Jesus
you
Christ,
only have
man.
1 and 2
What the
left, I will
hell?
say. Pat, you have 2 and 5 left. The next one is Love Dramatic. OP1 for Kaguya-sama.
Ooh.
That'll be 2. I'll put that at 2.
Okay. Jay.
I need to listen to it.
Love is war. Love is war.
Oh, okay.
Love is
That one?
war.
Yeah. I'll go with
3 and 5.
I have 3 and 5 left.
Yes.
Oh, that's a 3 then.
Okay.
Thank
Kat, you have 1 and 5 left.
Yes, I do. Here's hoping that there's not a song that I genuinely just absolutely enjoy at the last one. I don't like the way you're looking at me, Miles. I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay. And Pete.
Man, I
have
love
1
Love
and-
is War. I think
got
this is
1
my,
and 2.
this is my sec. I think I like Daddy I Do a little bit more.
Yeah, me too.
But do I risk it? Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna go with 2 on this one. And whatever I'll take the 1 with whatever number 5 is. Maybe
Okay.
I'll get Twilight again. Oh, can we get
The
like
Twilight-
Decode from Twilight?
Oh, okay, that's an easy one.
How
though.
did we get
That's very
here?
good. Okay,
I love
Pat,
when she says decode.
your 5th one is My Soul, Your Beats.
Oh, great one.
I'm good.
Yeah, that is also Jay's 5th, and Kat's 5th, and Pete's 1st.
I'll take that. That's Angel Beats.
The
Oh,
Angel
okay.
Beats OP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good
piano
OP.
part.
I'm happy with that at 1.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that above.
Yeah, so I tried to pick like all good songs for this one, just because like I don't know, I didn't have any like particularly bad OPs at the top of my head that were like familiar with people. Like that's not really how they work.
I genuinely thought that the last one you were gonna
Naruto
do.
German opening.
I genuinely thought the way that you were looking, I thought it was gonna be the fucking non-Baka OP, which most of you guys think is the best part of the show.
I don't even remember it.
Whoa. The best part of the show
Two
is when he
guns.
says, actually, it's 2 guns. Okay. Following OPs, of course, we have EDs, which will be our third category. Jay, you're starting us off. We are doing Fly Me to the Moon from Evangelion.
Yeah, I'm starting off
It's
strong.
It's a
huh?
strong one.
I gotta go. I'm gonna be safe here. This is a 3 for me, actually.
Okay, I think that's fair. 3, I imagine will end up being one of the more common opening numbers, but we'll have to see.
I like it, but I just can't give it 2. Like 2 was my other one I would have gone for here. 2 or 3. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 3.
Okay. Cat.
Ooh, for me, that's gonna be a 2. Fly Me to the Moon is an all-time banger.
It is. Pete.
Okay, just for reference for people, I have an Evangelion tattoo on my arm. This might be another controversial take. I like the song. I don't necessarily like the song with Ava. I'm putting this at 5.
5.
Interesting.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay. That was to put everything else into context. This was my first dance with my wife at my wedding, so Pete hates me.
I went
Pat,
to your wedding.
I know.
I flew
Yeah,
to your wedding.
You started hating me when we danced to "Fly Me to the Moon."
That's true because you wouldn't dance with me.
True. I did. I was priorly engaged. Pat, where would you place this?
Literally.
Yeah.
I was gonna say these guys.
Yeah, I would put this at 1 because it's like It's almost cheating to have this. I feel like because it's an original. You know, it's not like an original ED song. You know, like I just love the song. Like my boy Frank. I sing this.
It's
This is
an
my this is my
original-
karaoke song.
Yo, but
This
what
is my
if we
karaoke
get,
song.
What if we get "Freaking on You" by Jodeci from JoJo? Like that has to be one, right?
I don't know. I don't watch
Oh,
JoJo's.
I forgot Pat
so-
doesn't know
You
who
know.
Jodeci
Yeah,
is.
no. This would be like I don't know if like Hotel California is like an ED for anything, but that's how we would get Pat. It would-
yeah.
The Great Pretender is
Take
Freddie
it easy.
Mercury.
Just take it easy.
The,
okay,
My
the
favorite
moment
song.
that he does it
We
is
need like
such a-
Florida Georgia line on an ED for Pat to put it in.
This
What?
is-
That is not me.
It's
Whoa.
too much. No, it's not
Pat
from
said-
the
Pat
80s.
said,
Dad
"Baby,
rock and country are not the same thing,
Pat
but
said, baby, your song make me want to roll my windows down.
And Cruise.
Cruise.
Yeah, I know that song.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the other ones. Oh God, that FGL.
yeah.
Gross. Ew. But yeah, number one for me. I think I'm just gonna come flying out the gates. Why not?
Yeah, no, I think that's bold, right? Like I like that decision. And you're gonna be paid off at least for this next one, because I don't think you like this one. Jay, the next ED is Magia from Madoka Magica.
So good.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 4.
Okay, 4 from Jay. Cat.
I also
What if I say there's a desk in this, like a Madoka desk, is featured in the ED?
Hey, buddy.
That's
Hey,
a
now.
deep cut
Don't,
right there.
don't play with my emotions now.
Yeah, that's from like Watch Club number 4 or something.
Does it have the blueprints for the desk?
I think so. That's
God damn it! God damn it! No, but for real, probably a. What do I have open?
everything except for 2.
Okay, so probably a 4.
Okay, 4 from
I
Cat.
thought we'd got so much farther into this one. This makes me think hard.
I like this though. You guys are doing well. Pete, where are we putting Magia?
Yeah, I love this ED. It is so good. I love it like when they like match tones of shows and stuff like that. This is probably I think I'm gonna play a little safe. I'm gonna go 2.
2? Okay. And then Pat. 4? Okay. So we have
4.
3 4s and a 2 for Magia. Jay, our third ED is Nai from Shadow's House.
Oh, that's a 1 for me.
There you go. Cat.
The third ED is what? Oh,
Nai from Shadow's House.
probably 3.
3? Okay.
Hmm.
3 for Cat. Pete.
Yes.
I think this is my number 3 ED of all time, so it's a pretty easy number 1 for me.
And Pat.
Stuck between like 2 and 3. I think I'll go safe side with 3.
Okay. Jay, you have 5 and 2. I know where this one's going to go. This is Fukashigi no Karte, which is the ending of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, yeah, 5.
Yeah. I knew you'd pick that. Kat.
Pat looked upset when I said it.
Yeah.
Well, it is very beloved, and like the actresses all sing their
Oh.
episode DDs and stuff, but like I knew you would pick 5. So with what you had left. You're not giving
Honestly,
Fair.
probably 5.
5 from Kat. Pete, you have
what's the lowest one I got?
3 and 4 left.
Yeah, it's 4.
4? Okay. Okay. This
Yo,
is
I'm
either
sorry.
2 or
There's a
5.
gazillion shows where the actresses sing the ED. It's not
That's not
that
the only reason.
It's not
good
that
though.
It's not that cool.
It's
plays
People
in
like
the
it.
Oh, I think it's very popular from the show.
Of course, it's
This is number 2 for me because, and I intentionally put Nai at 3 because I was like, Miles might sneak Bunny Girl Senpai's ED in here in somewhere. And
I did.
Yeah, yeah, that's a really good one. It's on my playlist. I love this song.
Okay, Jay, your number 2 ED is Mephisto.
Oh,
There we go. Everything's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
up
you did
Jay.
a great job there.
Yeah.
Kat, your number 1 ED is Mephisto from Oshinoko. Pete, your number 3 is Mephisto, and Pat, your least favorite ED is
This-
Mephisto.
This lines up perfectly, actually, because I hated it.
That's
Don't you remember
crazy.
the first feedback I had of Oshinoko was people like this. Oh wait, no, that was the OP actually.
Yeah.
Fuck.
people
Did I
like
even
the
listen to
OP
the
too.
ED? I know people love the OP.
No, yeah,
That's why.
the-
That's
yeah,
why I
the-
remember it specifically. But yeah, it works out.
Okay. Our next category are anime couples.
Ooh.
So I will name a couple from an
good
anime,
one.
and you have to rank how much you like that couple.
I love this one. I
Oh,
love
this is
this
gonna
one.
be fucking problematic.
Okay, Kat, we're starting off with what I think is a relative softball, like an easy middle of the pack one, but who knows? This is going to be Lloyd and Yor from Spy Family.
Oh, 2.
2. Okay, that was very quick. Pete.
I think this is really easy. As much as I love them as a couple, it's probably a 5.
Okay, you're putting them at a 5. I like this range because my thought was like they are not a couple yet, but like you can see that happening,
Yeah.
and they have like good chemistry and stuff. So
The dynamic
like,
is super fun.
yeah, and like maybe I put some awful couples on here. Who
Maybe,
knows? Pat,
we'll see.
what are we doing for Lloyd and Yor?
I love them so much. This is tough. I think I'll put them at 2 because I feel like you definitely put like other
Hey,
couple in there somewhere. That
Pat and Cat at it again.
And Jay, Lloyd and Yor, where are we putting them?
I'm gonna go with a 4.
A 4? Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I was expecting 3s and 4s, and we got 0 3s and only 1 4. So I was off on this one. Okay, Kat, our next couple is Suleta Mercury and Mireen Rembrandt.
God damn it. Did I put him at 1?
I mean, I would.
Not escape the accusation.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is
putting it at 1.
Okay. We got a 1. Pete.
So I love them as characters. As a couple, I would say I thoroughly enjoy them. I'll put them at 3.
I think that's a good bet for you, Pat. You have to sort of osmosis this one.
I'm trying. Well, they're not a real couple, right? According to the online people. So 5, obviously. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know them at all. So I'll be safe and put them at like 4. I don't know.
Okay. And Jay.
2.
2. Love it. Love to see it. So we have a straight there, a 1, 2, 3, and 4. A little ironic, I guess.
Hold on.
If they were doing this in
Kat.
July.
Yeah, no, it's not June anymore. Kat, your third couple is Taiga and Ryuji from Toradora.
God damn it. Oh, God. That's, do I have 4 open?
You do.
Cool. I think I'm going to put them at 4. I love them both as characters. I love the story, but it's also like, at the same time,
A little bit of domestic violence going on. Pete, get ready to rank this domestic violence first overall.
I think depending on how you view my anime takes, this is either my best episode or worst episode. I'm gonna go with 1.
Yep, I saw that coming. Pat,
I love them.
Are we 3 or 5 for Ryuji and Taiga?
I still have 1 left, don't I?
You sure do. Would you like to put them in 1?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put them in 5. Put them in 5. Holy
Okay.
shit. They don't make sense.
It makes sense. The poor guy just got gaslit and beat down.
You're right. He has, what do you call it, syndrome?
Stockholm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweden syndrome.
Top tiger syndrome. Jay, where are we putting Taiga and Ryuji?
What do I have left?
You have 5, 3, and 1.
3.
Okay. Kat, you have 5 and 3 left. We are doing Light Yagami and Misa from Death Note.
5.
Pete, you have 4 and 2 left.
4. I've never seen Death. Oh, I've seen the live action, but
Pete,
which is close
Pat,
enough.
You have 3 and 1.
I mean, I guess I have to do. I also haven't watched Death Note fully, at least. But there's a little bit there. There's something going on, so I'll put him at 3.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's nothing.
It is. I think it's like probably the worst couple written in the history of media.
Yeah. I see. The most literacy I have on that show is from the memes of her like being like, "Oh, Light, come look at me," or
that's
"Careful, Discord
character.
kitten. Careful, Discord kitten. I'm about to say the N-word," or whatever. Like something like that. Like those meme posts. Yeah.
That's actually just from the show.
Yeah. Oh, really? Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jay.
5.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't fuck with Death Note at all, actually.
Okay.
I genuinely like how you were like, oh, there's some domestic violence going on when it comes to Taiga and Ryuji, and then you go to an actual abusive couple.
Yeah, well, you know,
The other one's kind of one too.
I mean, it is, but
there's levels to
That's
this. You know what I
different.
mean? 2 rights don't make a wrong.
But they're
but three-
just high schoolers.
3
They
rights
are.
make a left.
So
Okay, Kat, your third favorite couple is Yuki and Itsumi from A Sign of Affection. Pete, that is your second favorite couple.
I think that actually lines up pretty close to what I would put them.
Pat and Jay, they are your favorite couple.
Hey, it's fine with me.
a sign.
Let me get my manga right here. The lovely couple. There you go, Pat. For you.
Oh, they look cute.
Oh,
They are
They
cute.
are.
They're a good couple. I am
Oh,
not
is that the
biggest-
one with the
Death
signs?
The deaths and then
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
oh yeah. Hell yeah. Good job. Good job,
Yeah.
Kat. You and me, buddy.
We did it.
Okay. Our next category, starting with Pete again, is going to be character tropes.
Ooh.
So we're going to be blind ranking some character tropes. So here's the story today for the first one. I was watching Kaiju number 8, and
Hibito
Twin Tail
Kafka.
Girl, Shinomiya, or whatever, the tsundere girl. I thought to myself how much like lobsters, tsunderes haven't evolved in 10 million years. But that's because they don't need to. So the first character trope we're putting out is tsunderes, Pete. Rank that 1 to 5.
Probably the easiest one of the day. Yeah.
Okay,
Easy.
1. Pat, where are we putting tsunderes?
3, probably.
3? I think that's good. Jay, tsunderes.
Two.
You don't seem like a tsundere kind of guy. Where are we putting them?
2.
Okay, you are a tsundere
Well, he
kind of
is.
guy. Yeah, I just got that
I
wrong. That's
myself
okay.
am a tsundere.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
about to say
okay, that is fair.
Baka.
That's- and
idiot.
Kat, where are we putting tsunderes?
Uno.
Simone is nodding her head in the background, by the way.
Okay, 1. Okay. I think this is our highest ranked first thing. Like it's got like an average of like 2 or something. It's a little lower than 2 actually. It's like 1 point something. Okay, Pete, our second thing. We got our edgy lone wolf protagonist.
Probably the second easiest thing that I've done this. This is a 5.
This is a 5. Oh, okay.
If you pull out Shunibyo, I'm gonna be you got me, but Edgelord's
Okay.
pretty close to the bottom for me. 5.
Pat, I know you kind of like some edgy lone wolf kind of guys.
Yeah, I really don't mind them as long as I think that they're written with some level of competency. So I'll put them at 2 because I feel like Pete just said, I feel like there's going to be some trickery going on here.
I would never. I feel like I've been tossing softballs to you guys, and I would never
Yeah.
just randomly switch it up. Jay, where are our edgy loners?
5 for me.
Okay, 5. Cat?
I am atomic. It's 5.
Okay.
He's not a loser, but he is edgy.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
he's not a lone wolf either because he has like an entire alphabet of women
Yes,
trying to
but
get at him.
but he's still a lone wolf.
Specific. Oh my god!
Specific?
Specifically not one.
Greek alphabet. Okay, Pete. Our third one is the doe-eyed hopeful protagonist.
Ooh, I like those. I like happy things. I'm gonna play it safe. I'm gonna go 3.
3. Okay, Pat.
You define that, please.
Yeah, have you started watching Uma Musume? Okay, you know the characters that are like, I want to achieve my dreams and be with my
Naruto.
friends and
It's
do that.
Naruto.
Yeah, okay, sure, yeah.
No, fair enough.
That sort of.
Yeah, that thing. Okay, 4. I don't like hate them, but I do find them repetitive at times.
Okay, Jay.
That's tough. I don't really feel very strongly about them either way, so I'm gonna go 3.
Okay, and Kat.
As a hopeful person myself, I genuinely hate these with passion. These are 4.
Okay.
Jeez.
Pete, you have 4 and 2 open. The fourth character trope is the horny best friend.
Ooh,
Yeah.
horny best friend. As long as I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna put this at a 4 and hope you don't say Chinibio for the last one. I'm gonna go 4.
Oh. Okay. Pat, you have 1 and 5 open for horny best friend.
Yeah, I really made my bed here, haven't I?
Now you gotta lay in it.
I mean, it's got to be 5. Yeah,
I think it does. That's one of your least favorite tropes. I know
it's easily my top 2, but 2 is still on the board. So, or the second one's still on the board. So,
what's your other one?
What's my why am I losing the for it? It's I don't know off the top of my you put me on the spot, but it's up there. Yeah, there's other ones out there that I would hate to have to put number 1.
Jay, you got 1 or 4 for horny best friend.
Yeah.
Some people are locking in some ones right here.
I think I know what's about to be number 1, and I'm gonna kill you, Miles. I just want to let you know.
I'm gonna pick one. I'm scared. I'm gonna pick one.
You're picking one. Okay. Okay.
What do I have open?
You have 3 and 2 for horny best friend.
Ooh. Horny best friend is stupid. I have been the horny best friend before, and I understand how insufferable I can be.
Yeah.
I'm married now.
Wait, how do you say
I can be horny with my wife?
How do you say it's stupid when he goes horny best friend? You go, yeah! And now it's stupid?
Because it's easy. I like stupid things. I like high-speed HLA. What do you expect from me?
2 or 3, Cat.
3.
All right, tell me I ranked psychics number 1.
No, I didn't put psychics.
That's not even a
that's what I was
character trope.
expecting.
Yeah, Pete, your favorite character or your second favorite character trope, Pat's favorite, Jay's 4th favorite, and Cat's second favorite are yanderes.
Oh, sure, that's fine.
I picked the right one. There we go. Let's go, boys. There we go.
Probably a little high, but
it is a little high. It's very high.
I thought that's what you were hinting at when you told me you'd kill me.
No. I was just waiting for the psychics or what else is something that I've really ragged on a show for.
Okay. So we have here for our next category, Pat's going to be starting us off. This category is stuff Miles likes.
Ooh.
So
give all 5.
So stargazing.
Yeah, you can't give them all 5.
Time loops.
Speaking of time loops, Pat, your first one is Higurashi When They Cry, which you gave a 6 on Mal.
Probably a 4. I don't think it's the worst thing I've ever watched, but I did not enjoy it very much.
Jay.
4. It's too long.
Cat.
I watched like half of it with Preston and Trent, so probably a 3.
3. And Pete.
Just because of the impact Higurashi has unironically had on my life, I visited Shirakawa, the osmosis of the visual novels through Discord. I'm gonna go 2.
Wow, okay. 2?
Interesting.
I think I also gave it a 6 on Mal, but
you did.
Just the whole encapsulation of Higurashi, I think is a 2.
Okay, I love that. Pat.
And Violet's not going to be on this list, so I have to worry about it.
No, it's not. Making fun of Violet Evergarden is the last one.
Fuck.
Pat, your second thing Miles likes is love triangles.
Oh, they frustrate the shit out of me, but they are fun to watch. They make me so angry. I'll put it at 3.
Okay, 3. Jay, where are we putting love triangles?
What do I have left? Sorry.
You have 1, 2, 3, and 5 left.
Okay. I'm gonna go with 3. Yeah, they frustrate me as well all the time.
Okay.
It's so obvious. Like someone is right and the other person is wrong, right? Like there's one right pairing, and it's so annoying, but it's fun to watch. Sorry.
Yeah, and it doesn't even get picked canonically all the time. Shout out or Gairu. Kat, where are you putting love triangles?
So is this love triangles or love polygons?
Any sort of thing. I mean, honestly, as the sides go up, I get more excited.
That's why you love Quince, right?
What the fuck? That's a 2.
A 2? Oh, good. Okay. And Pete, love triangles.
I feel like when I used to watch, just getting into anime, I loved them, but as I'm getting more into it, I found them less and less enjoyable. I think I'll put it at 4.
4. Okay. Pat, the third thing Miles likes is the anime birdie wing.
2. I think
Okay.
that's 2. I enjoyed it enough to put it at 2, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Jay, where are we putting the anime birdie wing?
What has one of my favorite OPs, penis slime.
Penis line, yes.
I would have to go with 2. No, I don't think you're gonna say unless Worm is in here. I don't think you're saying anything.
I do very much like Worm.
I don't think you're saying anything better than that. So I'm gonna go 1. Actually.
1, okay. Cat,
unless Worm is in here.
Where are we putting? I'm editing. Where are we putting the anime birdie wing?
So we're at 3 now. Okay. So
Yeah, so you have done 2 and 3. So you have 1, 4, and 5.
4.
4, okay. And Pete, where is the anime birdie wing?
I like it, but I think there are other things that you like that I also like, so I'm gonna go 5.
5, okay. The only person to fall for my trap was Pete.
Damn it.
Pat,
Shucks.
1 or 5 for Yuri is my job.
Blasphemy.
5. Thank you.
5 from Pat. Jay, you have 2 or 5.
Honestly, I didn't hate it that much, too.
I'll give it a 2. You're a boss. Kat, we got 1 or 5 for Yuri is my job.
5. Buddy.
5. And Pete, you have 1 or 3 for Yuri.
3's okay. I'm okay with 3.
Okay. Pat, the last thing that Miles likes that is also your favorite thing, Jay's 5th favorite thing, Kat's favorite thing, and Pete's favorite thing is evil women.
Oh, easy one.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
We win this category for sure. Yeah.
Well, for Jay.
I was about to say, no one won, only Jay lost, right? Like sad days. Yeah, poor guy.
That was good. Yeah, so Jay, obviously, evil women would be a little higher than 5 for you, I imagine. But that's okay. Jay, we're going to be starting you off on this next category. These are all going to be characters from anime, and you're trying to rank how good of a sportscaster they would be.
Ooh.
Whoa. Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting a little weird at the end, and this is the start of it. Jay, your first character is Haruhi Suzumiya.
See, I don't hate her, but she's like the most boring part of the show for me. Maybe I don't understand it deeply enough or some shit. I'll go with 4.
Okay, 4 for Haruhi. Kat, what are we thinking for Haruhi as a sportscaster?
As a sportscaster, probably 4. Like, she talks fast, but she would probably get distracted.
Oh, were you thinking real quick, Jay?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
No.
4 for Kat. So my thought behind Haruhi is that, like, she's sort of got, like, that chaotic gremlin energy that I think can make stuff entertaining if it's, like, a boring game.
I think she would be a great, like, narrator for a play, but as a sportscaster, I don't think she would have enough focus.
I don't think
she wouldn't.
She's not that interested in sports anyway, right?
It's her job. I don't know. They play baseball. She actually, like, organizes a massive baseball game, but I don't know. She's not really interested in anything for long periods of time. It's like sort of her whole personality. Pete.
Ooh. I think she'd like low key know a whole bunch of stuff that a lot of people wouldn't because she's like randomly a genius. But I also think she'd get really bored watching just like one thing. Like she has such bad ADD that like,
and that might destroy the entire world, which is a downside.
Yeah, like she had to be like, she'd see like a flock of birds and start talking about the birds inside the baseball game. I'm gonna go like a 4.
Okay, maybe we'll have our first sweep. Pat, where are we putting Haruhi?
Probably a 4 as well.
Okay, I think that's our first
nice
category that's all the same. Okay.
Beautiful.
Jay, you are starting us off. Our next one is Anya from Spy Family.
Oh.
She's pretty good, honestly, but like I like her as a personality, which is important for a sportscaster for me. But I feel like she would get very tiresome to listen to for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Plus, she's like a psychic, so like a large environment like that with a lot of people probably isn't the best for her.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking of her ability to like know what was going on via
Gain
that, but like I guess
insight.
like yeah, but
Tony
like if you have
Romo.
like 100,000 people, that might get a little hard for her.
You know, Tony Romo's kind of similar to Anya because when he was a professional sports player, he had the endurance of a small child. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with 5. Unfortunately, I like her a lot. Like,
Okay.
she should go to like they should let her go to games, but I wouldn't let her like.
Okay, maybe like a sideline reporter for Anya.
Oh,
Um,
that'd be yeah.
Okay, Kat, where are we putting Anya?
Anya, I love Anya. I want to preface with that, but I would get tired of her voice after about 5 minutes. So it's definitely going to be a 5.
Okay. Pete, where are we putting Anya?
I think I'm in the same boat. I think like the first 5 minutes would be like absolute peak content, and then after that, I'd get really sick of it. I'll go 5 as well.
Wow. Okay, 2 sweeps on this one. Okay. Jay, our third.
Hi.
Oh, Pat,
Pat's
I
still here.
just put a 5 on there for you. I don't know why. Pat, where are we putting
Because you
Anya?
thought I was Pete. No, I actually think she'd be fun, and my girlfriend likes her enough that she would probably still want to watch more sports with me. So I'll put her at 3.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a smart reasoning there, I think.
Mhm.
Okay, Jay. Our third potential sports announcer is Junko Enoshima from Danganronpa.
Well, she can't be more of like a terrorist than Joe Buck, right? Like that's really how you gotta look at it.
Yeah. So the Junko thoughts were, she could do both commentary and casting because she has multiple personalities, and she already commentated an entire death game cosplaying as a bear. So she has
Yeah.
experience.
Honestly, I would give her a 2. I think if she put her mind to it, she'd be pretty good at it. And she's also like this is less important for casting because they're not normally there. But as an on-screen personality, like people like she's a model. She knows how to like act in front of people and stuff, and she's not bad to look at.
Yeah, no, 100%. Kat, where are we putting Junko?
Junko, we're going to go. I have 4 and 5 done.
Yeah, so you got 1, 2, or 3.
We're going 3.
Okay.
I'm padding the stats for the low side, bro.
Pete.
Yeah, I think you mentioned everything that makes her great. I think this is an easy one.
1 for Junko. Okay. And Pat, where are we putting easily the most evil, but potentially the best at announcing? You do need to worry about murders, I will say. But
I feel like she would love to like blow up the stadium because it would cause an immense amount of despair.
Yeah, exactly.
She'd want to do that and then walk out on the part of the field that isn't done, and then walk out in a Bane mask.
Yeah, she has like the job from Buffalo Wild Wings, but like she only uses it to like make people lose parlays.
Shout out Joey Chestnut earning us all you can eat boneless wings earlier today. He did. Ate 200 wings.
Boneless
my
chicken.
God.
Yeah. The goat. Throat goat. I don't know. I'd find her voice really annoying. I did find her voice really annoying when I watched the show, I think. So I'll put her at 5. I'm curious who my 1 and 2 are going to be, but I don't want to put her at 2.
Jay, our second to last one, your first or third is going to be Hinata from Haikyuu.
I don't know anything about him, like at all. I'm gonna defer. I'm not deferring my answer to Pete. Pete,
Yeah,
do you see him as like a game mind, or is he an athlete?
He's like, I think like his heart would be into it. So if you like really passionate sportscasters, I think he'd be like a really good one.
He'd
but
be like a color comment.
He'd 100% do color.
Yeah.
Yes. And that's like fine. You can fit them into like a role like that.
I think I'm gonna go for 3.
Okay.
I trust you're holding out on me.
Okay. Kat, you got 2 or 1?
I would go with probably it'd probably be something similar to like a Greg Golson character.
No, he would not. He'd be like Tony Romo.
Oh dear God!
Yeah, just like energetic and being like like I love everyone. Like he's probably like metaphorically filleting everyone.
Yeah, too.
Okay, Pete.
Yeah, I really like passionate sportscasters. I think I'd go too.
Okay, and Pat, you got 2 or 1?
2.
2. Okay. Contrary to the last time, where only Pete fell in my trap, everyone besides Pete has fallen into my trap.
All a part of the plan, baby.
So
Oh, no.
Jay, Kat, and Pat, your number 1. Pete, your number 3 sportscaster is Comey from
Honestly, for football, I
Yes,
basically watch
honestly,
football,
that
so
is
that's fine
someone's-
for me.
You know
That
what?
is a
Honestly,
lot of
I don't
people's
need
preference.
commentary a lot of
Yeah.
the time. Like, just let me fall asleep watching the game. It's fine.
They'll just occasionally cut to this poor girl having a panic attack in the booth.
She could be a baseball commentator just fine.
Yeah, whenever I watch sports, I always say what the commentators are about to say anyways, like 10 seconds before they say it after watching a play. So I feel like I'd be fine with Kobe because she
Okay.
would just, not say anything for me.
Okay. Our next one, we're starting with Kat, is we're keeping the sports theme here. These characters, you're ranking them and how well you think they would be an NFL GM.
Ooh.
You fucking starting with me
I am.
as a
that-
Carolina Panthers fan.
That's how rotations
God
work.
damn it.
That is okay. Kat, your first character to rank is Lawrence from Spice and Wolf.
Oh, easy 2. Easy 2.
Easy 2. Okay. Pete.
I feel like he might get duped into like a really bad trade.
That happens every other episode.
And like if it was Lawrence and Hollow, I think I would
It's
rate them
Lawrence.
higher. If it's just I
Yeah.
think I'm gonna go 4.
4 for Lawrence. Yeah, I think he'd get out of the trades. Like he would like manage to like finagle his way to like a 9-8 record or something, but he would also get like that was my take on
Yeah,
it.
because like he could get somebody for like a 3rd round, but like if Hollow was there, she probably could have finessed him into getting a 2nd. Like yeah.
Pat, where are we putting Lawrence?
Probably 4. Yeah, because that was the whole point of the show is he just kept making bad deals now. Yeah.
Well, he also made good deals, but like he also made bad deals. Like I think 4 is like
He's
a fine.
flawed.
You
He-
remember the bad ones.
He
more
would have
than
taken
good
the
ones.
Derek Brown trade for the 2 first-round picks. I'm cool with it.
Who the fuck is Derek
That's all I'm
Brown?
saying.
He's a
Right.
Panthers fan. He's not even saying real football players. Jay,
What?
Yeah.
Who is
He's
Derek
the-
Brown?
He's the 4th pick plumber for the Carolina.
Yeah, dude, your quarterback is smaller than me, and I was too small to play linebacker in my Division 5 high school. I just want to like point that out. Like, Jay, where are we putting Lawrence?
I'm gonna go with a 4 as well, but for different
Okay.
reasons.
Okay.
I feel like he's gonna embezzle.
Okay.
Honestly.
So, like you
He's
think
greedy is the thing.
he is? Yes. Okay. So you think
Yeah.
like maybe like he would like tamper or do some like
he
sort
would
of
definitely
embezzlement
he
or
would be
something?
doing some like he would be
Okay.
on some fucking Dan. What's the name? I almost said Dan Schneider from the not the Chiefs, the football club.
Oh, the Commanders?
Dan
Yeah,
Snyder.
Yeah.
Dan Snyder. Snyder. You see where I'm coming from.
Yeah. He would be human trafficking his cheerleaders.
Yeah.
And being, on top of other things.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4, 4, 4, and 2 for Lawrence. Kat, the next one is Gendo from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I've not seen it.
Gendo is
Shinji's dad.
who is like the lead of like a secret organization that is planning to destroy the world, sort of, but also kind of say he's like a mastermindy type of guy.
Isn't he just the Rams head coach?
Sean
Head
McVay?
coach? No.
Yeah.
Sean McVay?
Yeah, I mean-
Sean
John
Sean
McVay was
McVay
right
is
about
like-
9/11. So
that was Sean McDermott, the Bills head coach.
same Sean. It's like
We're talking
Could be.
GMs, by the
But
way.
this is also
not
GM,
head
this is like
coaches.
Player personnel.
no,
I know that you're not
wasn't.
familiar with the concept as a Carolina Panthers fan, so you get a pass.
God damn it.
Mine has been the same my entire life. So
Well, good
up
for
until
you.
last year. So
We're happy for you.
We're
Yeah,
happy
I'm
for
not.
you.
yeah.
Yeah,
No.
sure.
I'm
You
not.
cheated us out of our first Super Bowl.
We beat you with a field goal. We cheated the Raiders, not you guys, right?
Yeah.
like, if anything, we cheated the Raiders, but I don't know. Whatever. Sorry. Continue with the anime podcast.
Anyway, probably, God, 3.
Yeah. Is it?
Because I
Yeah.
don't know him.
Okay. Pete, where are we putting Gendo?
So this is do you win at all costs or do you run an ethical business? If your goal is to win at all costs and get a Super Bowl, which in this scenario I'm picking, he's number 1 with a
Okay.
bullet.
1 for
It makes
Gendo.
sense from a Vikings fan.
I'm not a Vikings fan. How long have you known me
He is
for?
a Indianapolis Colts fan. It's a plight that we share together. Pat,
Sorry.
where are we putting Gendo? 2.
Probably 2, yeah, because I feel
Okay.
like there might be another one in here. But I agree with Pete that this guy will make you win.
He's
He will.
Belichickian.
He will literally
Yes.
kill other people to win a Super Bowl. He will sacrifice
date.
his own son for a Super
Yes.
Bowl.
He will.
date a 20-year-old or even less, right?
He'll date a 19-year-old.
Who is he, Robert Kraft? Or is he Bill Belichick? Come on.
Both of them?
Both of them,
CJ,
probably.
where are we putting Gendo?
I see you guys are all about winning Super Bowls, and I get that. I want to win a Super Bowl too. But I also want my players to date Taylor Swift and that sort of thing. And I don't think Gendo's turning Taylor Swift into fucking Orange Crush.
Yes.
Not letting
Yes,
your
yeah.
players date Taylor Swift. Like, I care about my players, like, I want to see those.
He's
Beautiful
taking
men.
out the foosball tables from the locker rooms,
Exactly.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
He's going to be like, what's that one where they don't even, like, they make you, like, pay for all your food and shit? Like, they were rated, like, 0 out of 10 or something.
that was
yeah.
the Commanders. Or I was the Commanders or the
No.
Buccaneers?
It was
Or the
there's a
Chargers.
few. It was I think it was the Chargers. You had to
Yeah.
pay.
Oh.
Yeah. So I also think Gendo would be bad about that sort of thing. And I'm trying to eat. So I'm going to go with 3.
3. Okay. Kat, your third one, you have 1, 4, and 5 left, is Aqua of the Oshinoko variety.
Oh.
I thought it was
the Konosuba.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not punishing people who haven't picked 5 yet. Like that's
It got
Halftime performers,
very-
though, for next time? Think about it.
It got very easy, and then you said from Oshinoko, and I don't know. I'm probably going 4.
4? Okay. Pete, where are we putting Aqua?
What do I have left? 2, 3, 4?
2, 3, 5.
2, 3, 5. Pretty smart dude. He was a doctor, acclaimed actor. I'm gonna go 3.
3. Okay. Pat, where are we putting him?
I don't have. I use 3 and 4, correct? Or no,
You
2
used
and 4.
2 and 4.
2 and
yes.
4. I would put him at 3 then because I think he's a little naive to how some things work in the world.
Okay. I think that makes sense. I think he thinks he knows more than he
Right.
does.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think he would think he's gaming the system when he's not. He gives off that kind of vibe.
Okay, Jay, where are we putting him? You have
5.
1, 2, and 5. Yeah, okay.
He's a so he's a teenager. He doesn't know anything about football as far as I'm aware.
This is true.
He's from a place where they don't really play football like that.
They beat us
He's a
2 weeks
theater.
ago.
They did.
Oh, bro, who gives a fuck? There's literal garbage, man. Shout out.
Yeah,
to
like
Garbage, by the way.
unironically, like yeah.
I'm not.
It's
not
a good
hating
job,
on
right?
Garbage
It's
Man.
a nice
important
union
job. It's
with
I'm
a
like
pension.
right. I'm like right there next to them in terms of shit that I do for a living. So I'm not hating, but they're not professional football players. Basically, is what I'm saying. So that I don't think the players would respect him. He would. I know it's not a player-facing job, but it's still important for like morale purposes. I don't think that he would command the respect of like the organization in general. And in Oshinoko, most of his stuff that he like he is a smart dude, but he was a doctor back then. Most of the stuff that he does is like through knowing other people and the connections he has through the like like things he did as a child. Again, he has no background in sports or anything. He's not going to know anybody. So I just don't see him as being able to get like a good staff as well that would want to work under him. I think it's just a recipe for disaster, honestly. Total Nepo baby if he got hired.
Yeah. I do agree. Kat, your next one, this is 1 or 5 from you, is Aqua, the Konosuba variety.
Oh, good thing I left out Bob. All right, Bob. She would absolutely have fucked up the Brian Burns trade.
She'd be drunk the whole time.
Exactly.
You have 2 and 5 open.
For as much as I love her, she'd be a terrible GM. She's a 5.
Okay, Pat, you got 1 and 5.
She is a god.
That's where I'm
Technically. Like, this is tough, actually, because, like, I mean, she would never have injury problems on her team.
That is
right?
true.
That is true.
Ooh,
She could
That's a
never have
really
that
good thought.
problem. Oh man, but I feel this is hard because then I leave whoever's left at number 5. No, let's put her number 1. Fuck it. I'm putting her number 1.
Okay.
Like, she's, a GM isn't a one-man army. They make the final decision, but they have a supporting cast, which she usually does. And yeah, the injury, no such things as injuries.
He's good at recruiting people.
Really, really good at recruiting people. That's a good point too. She will always have clean water, right? Like for the guys to drink.
He would be a great.
She will be very.
The fans
drunk.
would love her. The fans would love her. So yeah, let's do
There's
that.
a lot of GMs who are probably drunk all the time.
Yeah.
It probably means you're a better GM.
I know, once again, we're not talking about coaches, but Andy Reid's drunk on cheeseburgers all the time.
All the time.
He's excellent.
Jay, you have 1 and 2 open for Aqua, the Konosuba variety.
Honestly, I think the no injuries is a big deal. She also has hydrokinesis as a power. I'm looking at her versus battle wiki page.
Okay.
And I think that would be good for like away games and such.
She can also raise the dead.
Yeah. Like, I think that honestly, like, yeah, that would help out a lot. Like,
yeah, like, oh my god, I'm just thinking about this now.
Well,
She can
and also
recruit,
think about
like,
if we want to. Okay,
Art
so
Star. Like, come back.
yeah, dude, we could basically with her healing powers, we could fake so many Damar Hamlins and get so much money.
You could.
Too soon.
You could. That is
It's
wow.
not that. He's fine, bro.
Yeah, he was fine.
If he wasn't fine, I would not be joking about it. He's fine. Concerns grow over Damar Hamlin's NFL future. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah, no, it's because he's not that good at football, all things considered. Okay, so where are we putting her? 1?
Yeah, I'm going with 1.
Okay. This is interesting because I had some thoughts about Aqua, but the no injuries thing I did not think about, and that's a really good point.
This is why I'm always correct with my sports takes.
Yes, every never wrong once. We're starting with Kat. Yes, Kat, your first ranked, Pat's second, Pete's second,
Fifth.
Pat's 5th, Jay's second is Lelouch v. Britannia.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Nah, we'd have a Super Bowl already. If he
I mean,
won.
that's like Gendo-esque vibes as well, right?
You will not drunk drive a Hellcat down Dallas's busiest highway.
You know what? No spoilers, right? But like, he loses a lot too.
He does. This is what I was thinking about. That
he gets hit on a lot with one of the most overpowered abilities in the history of.
But he's also facing.
But you can only use the most overpowered
supernatural
ability once per person.
He's also facing other people with supernatural abilities in his own universe and men.
That's fair, but I just think like so that he can only use it once.
Well, you just tell the player sign with my team for the vet minimum forever.
Yeah.
I guess you could talk directly to the players rather than like the other GMs, but you'd only get like one trade with each GM or something, right?
Yeah, but another interesting thing that I thought about for Lelouch is that if you have a shit GM, but
you can make
Lelouch is already done the thing with him, you're incentivized to keep him so that so you're stuck with a bad GM.
Yeah.
And then, it's a little silly, like how broken this is, which is why I saved him for last. But it provided, and you're right that he gets his ass kicked with the most broken ability all time. But if it's just football, you know what I mean? Like he's
Right,
probably
it's
going to be
not
okay.
worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like he could literally just tell people, the other GM, oh yeah, you're gonna trade for future interests. You're gonna trade me your entire offensive line or your entire whatever.
Yeah, like
you're
And
just
then
trade
they
me
get
your
fired,
draft,
and then they
or
get a
like
new
I said,
GM, and they can do it
and then
again.
you do it again. Yeah.
It's genius.
Who knew that ability was broken as fuck? Okay. We are on our second to last category, and we are back to Pete starting.
Back to
Pete.
Pete.
These are characters that who you would want to be stuck on an island with.
Ooh. Any single ladies out there?
Yes.
Perfect.
Starting with a single lady, our first character, Pete, is Mau Mau from the Apothecary Diaries.
Love Mau Mau to death. I feel like
This is why I picked her.
So she would I feel like she would trick me a lot because I'm dumb and she's smart, and like try to find different ways to make medicine off what we got. I'm gonna go. Is the risk worth the reward? I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna go 2.
2 for Mau Mau. Pat.
Pardon me. What was the reason for Mau Mau? Like, what is the?
So she is like a very smart apothecary. So like she's good at like making medicines and stuff, but she's also a little
Crazy
eccentric.
scientist.
Let's say, yeah, like she'll probably experiment on you, which is a downside.
Experiments on herself mostly, though.
Yeah.
To be
True.
fair.
She would experiment on you. She would experiment.
Oh, she's the
she
cat
might.
ears one, right?
Yes,
Like,
yes,
yeah,
she has the
okay.
cat ears.
And I'm picking. Would I?
Deserted island.
Yeah,
Deserted
you're stuck on
island.
a deserted
Okay.
island with her.
So, are we trying to survive, or are we trying to like?
It's up to you.
Have
Like,
fun.
are you trying to like have a good time while you're on this island, or are you trying to get off the island, or are you trying to survive for the longest period of time on the island? It's your sort of interpretation
Okay.
of.
I'll put her at 3. I think that's a pretty safe guess.
Okay, Jay, where is Mau Mau?
I'd put her at 2. I think. Well, okay. Deserted island. Are we talking like tiny island with like a palm tree, a coconut tree?
It's
like
big
the
enough that
SpongeBob Island, or is this Lost?
Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, I would say it's not Lost, but it's not the SpongeBob Island. Like, you will have to interact with this person. You can't just go to the other side of the island. But it's not so small where you can, like, never get a moment's rest, if that makes sense.
I'm gonna go with 2. Yeah.
Okay. Kat, where are we putting her?
So, in the interest of her on it being a deserted island where we have to survive, she would absolutely be high up. She would be a 2 because she would know so much about the shit that we're dealing with a lot of the time that I would just kind of like pick some shit up and be like, hey, poison or no? And she would know. Like that is a positive thing, especially from a deserted island that's not in the North Americas. Or just a deserted island anywhere. Like she would know what the fuck we're dealing with.
You fool, it's in the Arctic. You all die.
Well, at that point, it doesn't fucking matter. Then we don't have to talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
2? Okay. Pete,
So, girl.
your next person to rank is Shima from Skip and Loafer.
Wow. Man, he's got some problems. And I think being on a deserted island, those problems would only go up. 4.
4 for Shima.
Yeah.
Okay. Pat, where are we putting Shima?
For vibes, probably number 1, right? But like,
It's the risk because he does have good vibes, but he also is a little like on edge.
I've read the manga, so I guess I know way more than what Pat knows in the anime.
whoa, he's risky. And like, in what way? Like, his family's gone. The people that are bad are gone, right? Like,
for now.
Well, on the deserted island.
Oh, sure.
True.
Yeah, that's my point.
I mean, I picked him because I think there's like a risk reward where you either get really good vibes or really bad vibes.
Then you just kill him, and then you.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Like, I don't know.
You're never beating the allegations, by the way.
I know.
I just want you to know that.
I need to change the next category, which I'll spoil for you guys, is to be a serial killer, to include Pat.
Yes.
Yeah.
4.
4 for Shima. Okay, Jay, where are we putting Shima?
What Shima is this again? Sorry.
From Skip and Loafer,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought so. I wasn't sure. I don't really ever want to be on an island with a teenage boy, especially not a theater kid. So 5 for me.
So fair. Kat, where are we putting him? That's a really compelling argument.
Man, Mitsumi is the only key to happiness. I am not that. It's 5.
So true.
Okay. Pete, we have next for you Fryren.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of practical. She can help with a lot of practical stuff. I feel like she's like I think she meshes with my personality a lot. I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay. Pat, where are we putting Fryren?
Don't people make fun of her for being like a dimwit though? Like, isn't she kind of?
She falls for like one specific trap a lot because she kind of likes treasure, but she's insanely intelligent.
Is she okay? Then 2, then probably.
Okay. Jay.
I feel like she's liable to just go do her own thing and leave me to perish.
Yeah, she can fly.
Yeah, she can fly.
If she's willing, okay, I don't think she's gonna.
She probably won't leave you to die. Probably.
Well, because Himmel, the hero, wouldn't leave us alone on the island. She wouldn't leave us alone.
Her concept of time is another thing that I thought of, like where she might be like, yeah, look, I'll get to it eventually, and then by that time you're like 80.
Yeah.
Or dead already.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like she's like, I just need to make some
I might just die
preparations.
of dehydration while she like looks up the spell for how to kill coconut crabs.
Yeah.
Like that. What do I have left? Sorry.
You have 1, 3, and 4.
I'm gonna go with 3.
3. Okay. Cat.
This is an easy one
Okay.
because Freerin is a cheat code to these types of situations. And also, I feel like I'd be able to not win her over, but at least be a friend.
I like that. I think it's a little risky because like sometimes she'll be like, oh, we'll leave this like snowed in cabin in 10 years, and then her human companions have to be like, we'll leave in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like but she probably could get you off eventually.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, I paused when I realized what I said, then was very impressed that no one said anything, and then Pete said something.
Pat gave the look. I just said something.
I raised my eyebrows immediately. I was like,
Okay. Pat, why am I doing that? Whatever.
Well, I get it.
Pete, you have 3 and 5 left.
Cool.
Okay. Senku from Dr. Stone.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He would drive me insane. He would drive me crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he would drive me insane too. I think he's like a very practical choice from like I want to eventually get off, but then like also he like I can't get over this. Put E equals MC square on his stupid thing. He's like, oh, this is the science thing everyone knows. Anyways.
Yeah, like if we wanted to like get off of the island, my initial thought would be like, we'll build a raft, but he's like, why don't we just build or like a portal machine or something like that? It's like, no, Senku, let's just build a raft. I'm gonna go 5.
5. Okay. Pat, you have 1 and 5 open for Senku.
yeah.
You drive me crazy.
He is the number 1 out of ones in any option for an anime character you could give me, other than someone that could fly me off of the island back to civilization.
Yeah, but Freerin has like a mental thing where like maybe she won't. Like in a timely fashion.
It's very much Senku, I think, at number 1. Like he is no, we would survive. We would live. That's the best part. Yeah.
Jay, you have 1 and 4 left.
For whom? Sorry.
Senku from Dr. Stone.
Oh, 1.
Yeah.
Easily. Jesus.
Okay. Kat, you have 3 and 4 left.
Oh, this is God. Senku. I feel like I'd be good enough to ignore Senku until he said something, and then I'd forget what he said. Because then he'd be like, "You need to get this from this fleet stone that's out by the cliffs," or something like that. And I'd just be like, "Where the hell did it need to go?" And we just wouldn't have it. So, as much as I really like the idea, I think I'd probably have to go 4.
4. Okay. Pete, your third preferred person. Pat, your last preferred person. Congrats, Pat, by the way, for this one. Jay, your fourth preferred person. And Kat, your third preferred person is Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
Yes!
give me that victory lap, baby. Woo.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'd rather have Kazuya over Senku. Like, I'll be dead.
Wow!
Dead ass.
Rather die?
Crazy.
Dead
That's
ass.
crazy.
You
Wow.
can quote me on
To
that.
say.
Dead ass.
Don't go in the water
That-
with him.
That's a. Or do, whatever floats
Yeah.
your boat.
Miles would love him.
Okay, Pat, you're starting off our last category. This is most likely to be a serial killer. Our first one is Kita, the redhead from Bochi the Rock.
Ooh, great one. Kita kita.
She would kill anyone that touches blue-haired or blue-haired girl, right? So she's the one she's obsessed with, right? The blue
Yes.
bassist.
Yep.
Okay. I'll put her at 2 though. I feel like there's gonna be a sneaky one in here.
Okay,
Oh.
2 from Pat for Kita from Bochi the Rock. The next person is Light Yagami. No, I'm just kidding. Jay, who do we got for Kita? What number?
I'm gonna go with 3. I honestly don't remember a ton about her, but I feel like she's not that serial killery.
Yeah, I view her as like a maybe, but probably not. But maybe.
What's she doing in her free time?
Kat, where are we putting Kita?
Probably 4, mainly
Okay.
because she's like just leaving a little bit of room for doubt, but like she'd probably be fine. She'd probably be a productive member of society.
And Pete, where is Kita for you?
The serial killer actually doesn't even imply, it says that it's more than one person. And she had
Yes.
commitment to being in a band. So I don't know if she has the commitment of killing more than one person. So I'm gonna go with 4.
4 for Kita. Okay. Pat, you are starting us off for the next one. This is going to be Kazuma from Konosuba.
Serial killer?
Yeah.
He like has morals, low key, right? Like high key, like low key, like high key.
High
Kinda.
key and low key.
You know,
And
like
middle
We're naming
key.
people.
I feel
Kita
like
also has morals, by the way. She's just
yeah, but she's psycho about that one. Like Cosmo doesn't have like anything that I would think would drive him to become a serial killer. I say that as if he
Debt.
doesn't have the most annoying party in the world, but serial killing is killing for the fun of it, not
I mean, not necessarily.
and habitually. Like it,
Serial
you
killing.
wouldn't call a hitman a serial killer, would you?
I mean,
I
I think by
that applies.
definition, yes.
I think by definition,
It's a person who
It
murders
depends
2
on
or
the
more
definition,
people.
I think. They've changed it a lot.
Yeah. I guess it's
you
your
are definitely
interpretation.
right for a period of time, Pat. I just don't know if it's been reclassified.
okay, fair enough. But
Yeah.
I'll put him at 5 because I feel like he wouldn't just kill someone willy nilly. Like in my eyes, like that's the way I'm like looking at it. Like he like I don't know. Like he will kill someone if he has to, but like again, that to me doesn't define you as a serial killer. Just if you kill out of self defense or because you're killing the demon king or whatever, like that kind of idea.
Okay. Jay.
I'm gonna go with 2.
I like that.
Thank you.
Kat, where are we putting Kazuma?
I feel like this is one of those categories that it's going to get really, really hard to not put people higher. So I'm going to. I think I'm going to go 3.
Okay, 3 for Kazuma. Pete.
I think you can. I think you can make a case for like any number on this one. I'm gonna play it safe.
He's an
I
enigma.
I think we'll play it safe. I'll pull him at 3.
3 for Kazuma. Okay, Pat. Our third person is going to be Akane from Oshinoko.
Is Akane the one that wears the bonnet or the hat?
That is
Or-
Kana.
oh, it's
Akane's the one who
Akane's
gets
the
the.
sister.
No, that's Ruby. Akane's the girl who was on the reality TV show who gets the star eyes.
Wait.
The last episode, yeah,
Oh, she gets star. Oh, that's what
she
happens. at the
does.
end
It's
there?
a huge
Yeah.
scene in the show.
It is
I
one of
no.
my favorite scenes in anything ever.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Well, like when she's singing. Okay, no,
No.
not singing. But when she's
Second best girl.
She's
Sorry.
trying to channel I because she
Right, that's
wants
what I mean.
Aqua to
Sorry.
like her. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Sorry, like not singing. Like she's putting
Performing,
on the facade.
yes.
Performing. Thank you. Yeah. So I do remember that scene. Thank God. Okay, because I was like, okay, that girl. Okay, yeah, one probably, right? Like, I mean, I
One.
bet it has it not happened in the manga yet? Like,
Maybe.
Maybe. You would have to add a qualifier to the beginning.
Yep.
Jay, where are we?
This is tough because the way that she like profiles people, like psychologically profiles people, reminds me a lot of Betty from Riverdale, who is known to have the psycho serial killer gene, like just canonically. She sort of has like an Uchiha curse of hatred thing going on in her. So I think if she were to like go into like if she were to get a movie role, like if she was in Pearl, like or Maxine or X by Ty West, I could see her method acting too hard in serial killing.
Okay.
So, and I could see that in her future. So, do I have 2 open?
You put 2 for Cosmo. You have 1, 4, and 5.
Okay, then I'll go ahead with 1.
Okay, 1. Kat, where are we putting her?
Haven't watched Oshinoko yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, here's a hint for you. She's my favorite character.
Oh,
Miles
qualifies
loves
it too.
what type of women?
Evil.
Yeah. Evil woman.
That was in the stuff Miles like category.
Yeah, that's definitely a 2.
Okay, we're putting 2 for her. Pete, where is Akane?
Yeah, without diving in too much, a 1.
Okay.
Oh, actually, you know what, Pete? I know exactly what you're thinking about now, and I feel validated in my choice, actually.
Yeah. There's
there's a scene or two,
there's an attempt.
Yeah, maybe.
But honestly, based.
Yeah, for sure. She's second best girl for a reason.
She's best girl for a reason.
Yeah, sure.
she's best girl. She's best girl for a reason.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait for Tokyo Blade.
I don't care.
She's the best
Might.
character in Tokyo Blade easily.
I loved her the second she was added to the show, and that scene where she imitates I.
Oh, it's so good. I do love though that you're like, oh, best girl in the show, but like before you were like, oh, she's this. No, oh, she's the sister. No.
I'm bad with names.
I know. It was just funny because you like named all the other characters.
Well, at first I was like, oh, who's Miles like? And honestly, I thought you liked Kana Bonnet Girl the most, but
I mean, I like her, but like she's a very good character, but she's not. She's like she very much has her head on her shoulders, and that's a negative trait to me.
Valid. In anime.
There are a lot of scenes, especially recently, where she's just like very practical, and I hate that. I'm like, we can't have that here.
Valid.
Yeah. Okay, Pat, your third character, you have 3 and 4 open. Is Mob from Mob Psycho 100.
He's very moral too, so I would probably.
He's very yes. He is
right. Like, that's my understanding of him. I don't know.
I picked him specifically because he's very teddy bear.
Have you seen season 3, Miles?
So this is the other thing. There is always the chance.
Yes,
though.
That's what I'm saying. Have you seen season 3?
4 for me. I think he's very like. He doesn't seem like someone that would.
I think that is a valid interpretation. I also think that much higher is a valid interpretation. Jay, where are we putting Mob? You have 4 and 5 open.
I'm gonna go 5 actually because I believe in the boy.
Okay, good.
So does Reagan.
Yeah, I'm a Reagan type guy.
Kat, you either have 1 or 5 for Mob.
Please don't compare Mob to Reagan. I'm going 5.
I'm not.
No.
Reagan
Yeah.
believes in Mob. It's
Reagan.
Reagan
I thought you were talking
Aristocrat,
about
not
Ronald Reagan.
Reagan.
why would I
about
compare
to-
Ronald
I was
Reagan
about
to
to say-
Mob?
No!
Mob voted for Ronald Reagan.
You know,
Where would
Mob
put him
actually
on
invented
this list?
capitalism in Japan. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's a really weird
Oh.
side story that happens in Mob Psycho.
That's weird. Yeah, Mob is 5.
What do I have
Okay.
left?
You have 2 and 5.
2.
Yeah, I think also very fair.
Yeah. Have you seen season 3? Yeah, 2.
Okay, Pete, your 5th. Pat, your 3rd. Jay, your 4th. And Kat, I have 4 twice for you, Kat. Did you give Mob 5? And I
Yeah,
clicked the
gave
wrong
Mob
button?
5.
Okay. And Kat, your number 1 is Chika Fujiwara from Love is War.
Oh, she could kill. Oh, she could.
No. That's a 1.
It should be
Yeah,
higher
one.
for me. My bad.
I feel like Chika Fujiwara would fit the serial killer definition that I found on Google. It is a person who murders multiple times with no apparent motive or reasoning.
I feel like she would have to
I
have.
thought
a
they
reason.
usually have a motive.
They
and
do. It's
reason.
usually to get off, honestly.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
South or Always Sunny is
More political
ruined.
gain too. It could be too, right?
Yeah, that's like, I think, well, it used to be like, I don't, we don't even need to get into the psychology of serial killers right now. We need to end our podcast.
Yes, we
Thank
do.
you so much for watching us. I hope you guys had fun. I think that everyone here had fun.
Yeah, this was
And I
great. We
definitely-
should do this again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And I definitely had fun hosting it. Maybe we do like 8 categories or something next time.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I thought this would go. a
Hey,
little quicker.
this is why it's a learning process.
Yeah. But Pete, do you want to take us away?
I mean, do you not want to do it? I'm just kidding. I'll do it.
Okay.
If you have made this far, you want to support us, best way to do so. Like, comment, subscribe, leave a review on whatever platform you're watching or listening to us on. Next week for Watch Club, we're finally doing it. After 9 months, we're watching Uma Musume Pretty Derby Season 1. Otherwise, if you're here for non-Watch Club content, we'll be doing our first impressions of the summer airing season. So look forward to that. I want to say thank you to everybody who joined me, and thanks for Miles for coming up with the questions. That was dope as. And yeah, we should do this again. This was a lot of fun. So thank you so much, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.